Hello, my name is Madeline, and I talk about random things every single Tuesday. Today we are here to rank the early 2000s WB sitcoms. Most of them are iconic. For you youngins, the WB was a channel on TV that closed down in 2006 and then merged with UPN to form the CW that we all know and love today. My tiers are God level tier, amazing, pretty darn good, okay, and no thank you ma'am. Alright, the first one is called Jack and Bobby. I did not watch this show, and based off the thumbnail, like, it looks okay, so I'm gonna put it in the okay tier. The next one is called Summerland. I also did not watch this show. Honestly though, looks kind of fun, so we're gonna put that in the okay as well. Tarzan, didn't watch this show, but this thumbnail is straight fire, so we're gonna put that in the amazing. Supernatural, I did watch the first couple seasons of this, and it scared the crap out of me. I know lots of people love it. This is going to be controversial, but I'm just going to put it in the okay. Smallville, I own this first season of Smallville. I still haven't watched it, but it looks amazing, so I'm going to put it in the amazing tier. Okay, this next one is called Twins, I think. I haven't seen it, but I freaking love stuff about twins, so I'm going to put it in God tier. Actually, no, I'm just going to put it in amazing. Next is Drew Carey's Green Screen. I haven't seen this show, and it's not really a sitcom, but I had to include it because, like, it's Drew Carey, so we're gonna put it in pretty darn good. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, automatic God tier. Okay, this next one's called, it's called something, the Kenny something experiment. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in no thank you ma'am. It just doesn't look good to me. Okay, next is Seventh Heaven. I've never seen Seventh Heaven. It did seem like a good show, but I'm pretty sure the dad got canceled during the Me Too movement, so I'm going to put that in no thank you ma'am. Next up is Charmed. I'll have you know that I have never seen an episode of Charmed, even though I know like all the actresses in it. I'm going to put it in it's okay. Felicity. I have watched Felicity. I didn't watch the last season because I heard about something that I didn't want to see. So I'm going to put Felicity in pretty darn good. Okay, this next one's called Go Over or something. I don't know. I hate the editing. I hate the way that looks, so that's a no from me. This next one is called Something Family. I wish it hadn't cut off the titles, but anyway. Whatever. We're gonna put that in no thank you ma'am. It's just not doing it for me. Vampire High, we're also gonna put in no thank you ma'am because that looks freaking low budget as heck. The next one is The Bedford Diaries. I'm pretty sure I have heard of these, but I don't like scary things, so that's a no thank you. The Reba Show, haven't seen that. This song is viral on TikTok though, so I'm going to put it in pretty darn good. Okay, Related. Honestly, it looks kind of good. I haven't seen it, but it looks kind of good. I'm going to put it in pretty darn good. Maybe It's Me, I haven't seen that, but I'm going to put that in no thank you. Nikki, I literally hate this thumbnail, so I'm going to put it in no thank you. Next up, Gilmore Girls. Obviously, it's got to be God tier. Grounded for Life. I'm in between God tier and amazing. I think I'm going to put it in amazing. I used to watch Grounded for Life when I got home from school. I used to, like, love it. Okay, the next one is... I really can't read that thumbnail. Okay, we'll just put it in the no thank you since I can't figure out what that is. Okay. Okay, this next one's called, like, Just Law or something. And it looked really good. So I will be putting that in amazing. I might even try to watch that show. What I Like About You, gotta be in God tier. It's on HBO Max and I just binged it again. Young Amanda Bynes. Okay, Raising Dad, I think this one's called. Like, first of all, the dad is Bob freaking Saget. And second of all, that is literally Kat Dennings. So I'm gonna assume this is God tier even though I haven't seen it. Next up is Family Affair. Haven't seen it. It looks okay. Glory Days. Haven't seen it, but it says it's by the producer, writer, director, something as Scream, and that's automatic no. Birds of Prey. Okay, what's weird about this Birds of Prey thing is it looks like something that would be on the CW now, so I think it was ahead of its time, but it's not really for me, so I'm just going to put it in okay. Okay, this next one is called The O'Keeffes, which I thought I was going to like. One of my aunt and uncles, their last name's O'Keefe. But let me tell you something. I could not find a good picture of this show. So I'm just going to put it in... no thank you, ma'am. Okay, the next one is called Living with Fran, which honestly looks kind of good. So I'm going to put that in pretty darn good. Dawson's Creek, I've only seen the first couple episodes and some clips on YouTube. So I'm going to put that in... Okay, I'm going to put it in pretty darn good. My mom loves Dawson's Creek. Okay. This next one is called... I can't remember what it's called. Something professional or like working with blah blah blah. But it just didn't look that good to me, so I will be putting that in no thank you ma'am. The next one is called Young Americans, and I don't know if you can see it, but like this guy on the bottom left, I'm pretty sure is Ian Somerhalder. So for that, we have to put it in pretty darn good. Okay, this next one's called Pepper Dennis. I hate it. I haven't seen it, but I hate it. I don't like it. Angel is next. I have heard about this show. I know it's a spinoff of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm going to put it in okay. Then we have The Andersons. I don't know why. This show looks straight fire. And the guy in it is the guy from Blackish, Anthony Anderson. So it's probably pretty good. Okay, the next one is called... What is this one called? I can't remember what this is called, but there are so many famous people in this one. Her and him, like, he's from What I Like About You, and I mean, this is, I think that's Sarah Paulson, and this is Jamie Presley, I think, so that seems like a freaking good show. I'm gonna put that in pretty darn good. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, have only seen a couple episodes of this. You'd think I'd love it, because I love vampires, but it just doesn't really do it for me, so I'm just gonna put it in pretty darn good. Okay, what's this one? Man, why did this cut off the pictures? That's so annoying. Okay. I don't know what this is, but it looks pretty darn good, so I'm going to put it in pretty darn good. Okay, this is called, like, Blue Collar or something. And it has Jeff Foxworthy and some funny people in it, so I'm going to put it in okay, but I've never seen it. Okay, this looked really bad, so that's a no thank you. This is called something popular. I don't know, not really my vibe. I'm going to put it in no thank you. Everwood is really good. I'm going to put that in amazing. We watched a couple episodes in one of my classes. Literally so many famous people got their start on that show. Like, it's actually crazy. I don't know what it's called. I'm going to put it in no thank you, ma'am. Same for this one. Okay, one of these, when I was finding the thumbnails, one of them had Schmidt in it. I got to figure out which one that was and move it up because it's like the Max Greenfield. I think. Effect. Okay, this is called Run of Something. That looks freaking good. Also, I kind of recognize this guy. A bunch of hot people living together. That sounds really good. I'm going to put that in amazing. Roswell. Gotta put that in God tier because I'm in love with Roswell, New Mexico. So, One Tree Hill, God tier, obviously. The Help. Kind of looked intriguing. I'm going to put it in pretty darn good. And then lastly... Something Mountain. Well, I'll put it in okay because I love winter sports. And that is my final tier ranking. Bruh. Okay, the one with Max Greenfield was Modern Men, so that must have been one of the ones where the title was cut off. But wherever that one was, I'm moving it up in the ranking. Honestly, Max Greenfield, while I'm looking at this, he's been in so many things. Like, not only is he from New Girl, but he was also in Gilmore Girls, The O.C., Veronica Mars, Greek, Ugly Betty, No Ordinary Family, and Castle, and a series of unfortunate events. Like, how is that real? Good for him. Hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. It was kind of a walk down memory lane, very nostalgic. I loved the WB. I mean, I love the CW now, so let me know if I should do a ranking of CW shows. I feel like I've seen most of them, so that might be, might be a good one to do. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday.